guys, how's it going? This is Halloween Drawings, and today I'm going to go over how to do a My Little Pony, essentially Halloween, you know. I'm going to go over this with a marker and colored pencils. So let's kind of get into it. What I'm going to do is, firstly I'm going to go and do an underlay with just one of the colored pencils in general. There's really nothing specific, it's just that I'm going to do an underlay, then put a paper over it. So I'm going to go over that really quick. I'm going to put a circle. I'm going to try dark so you can see it. It's going to be a circle for the head. It's going to pull down into the body like a tubular fashion. A circle for the torso. Horses tend to have their rib cage pretty close to their pelvis, you know. Predators tend to have it much further away. And I'm pulling down here, 4 little pillars for the legs. Essentially just like standing on 4 pillars at the back. As that shape of the foot as well, the kind of the heel essentially. The design's gonna be right here. I'm gonna put a pumpkin. And the tail is going to be out here. I'm actually going to pull the head a little bit closer. Doing so. See, the reason for this layer is so you can get all the proportional things out of the way first before you go into marker, and then you'll really, you know what I mean, do something permanent. You know what I mean? This is a stage where you work out your proportions. Okay, proportions like so. I think I got a decent proportions. I think his torso might be a little bit too big, but I think it's good enough it's passable. Pulling the tail here, and it's like a little fountain coming out, almost like a fountain of water. So I'm gonna pull this, and then I'm gonna throw a sheet of paper over it. This is all normal paper. This is computer paper, 11 by 17 computer paper. So nothing special about that. I'm going to have my marker right here, and I'm going to go into the head. I'm going to go into the nose, pulling back the line down like in a smooth, kind of a smooth fashion. Nostril, mouth. Eye, it's got a really large kind of egg shape. Other eye on the other side. Eyelashes on that side. The pupil and iris, I'm going to leave some large shine marks there. Other eye. Trying to match those highlights. Pulling the hair forward and down. It's kind of like just some simple rivet shapes for the hair. The ear is over here. Ear pulls on that side. The ear comes in front of the hair comes down on the back. Pulling down. You pull the front of the torso here. Upper back of the torso. Down the leg. Down the leg as well. Making the leg a little bit bigger. Even out the proportions, you can change it as you go along. under the stomach. Foot in the back. Leg in the back as well. That little fountain shape I talked about. Tail. Hair coming out the other side. And the pumpkin. The side of the pumpkin on the side. And then I think for the line art, I'll pull up a little bit more. This one I am going to pull, as I do in many of my drawings, an extra contour line around it to contain the shapes. So, I'm going to be careful here. I'm going to try to keep, oops, I was going to try to keep that separation. Right here in the front even. Yeah, just throw just a thicker contour. I might actually just fill this in right there. So now it's going to get into the coloring. The coloring should be relatively easy. I'm using colored pencils. And I'm using this Rose Art brand colored pencil. This is Mandarin, but essentially you just want to get an orange. And I'm going to push very hard on the side on that picture for that orange. And then for the rest of it, I'm not going to put it that hard. I'm going to throw it pretty light. I'm using more the side of my pencil here. Just pretty light. I'm going to keep the stem open because that's going to be green. Just going to cut that lightly. I'm going to use this color is called peanut butter. And essentially it's just, you know, brown. So just get any brown, that'd be fine. And you could either go directional with it, but this would be pretty flat, I feel, this coloring. I'm not going to do extensive, you know, like very, very crazy rendering on it. I'm just going to make it kind of flat to kind of get the point across. You can press down on it as hard as you want, but be careful. The harder you press down on it, sometimes that is what causes kind of carpal tunnel in your hand when you kind of tighten it and you push down on it. So be careful. And lastly, I'm going to do the green for the stem on that photo, on that picture there. And what you could do is you could throw some shadow here for the floor to keep it grounded. Just kind of keep it grounded there. Or you could even throw some green on the floor there, like just in the grass. Just a little bit. Anyways, I think that's about it. You can even throw the iris color, you know. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.